Hi my makeup loving friends. So I got something in the post a few days ago, surprise surprise, and I have held off on filming about it until I could open it up and talk about it with you guys, because it's been a little bit of hectic here for me, you know, the whole sorting out moving country and stuff. So you're going to see changes of background in the next couple of videos because I'll be over in the UK and I'll be back and it's a whole thing, but we won't worry about that. Anyways, what I received was from Sugarpill. I should probably hide my address just in case anybody is watching this that doesn't know me. So I got the Sugarpill new little fun size palette, so I thought we could look at it together. And also, I haven't opened this, clearly it's still sealed, and we can laugh at me being unable to open things because, like, I'm really bad at this sort of thing. Brute force! I should have like filmed. I should have brought something with me. Ha! The box did not defeat me. So here it is. A big box for just one little thing, but you know, here it is. I'm gonna put the box down here. So it's in blue wrapping paper or teal, depending upon what way your world goes. So it's a really cute little fun size palette. Not gonna lie, the fact that there was a cat on it did very much draw me in. So it is their Sugarpill Fun Size Palette Mini Colour Palette. And this is the back. It shows all the colours, the names, etc. So let's just have a little look. Firstly, I like that it's quite a small little portable size. You know, that pleases me. 9 pans of just cuteness. Oh, I like that you can fold that back. That's also nice to me. So we have some lovely sort of pastel-y shades in there, but then a very, very vibrant red, which I'm excited about. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do some finger swatches, and then I'm also going to use my Sigma E55 to take some brush swatches on my hand, or my arm, not my hand, just to see what it's like. So I'm going to go into the first row, so that is Cheat Code, 8-Bit and Player 1. And I'm just going to put them on my arm. I mean, they look pretty. So this is Cheat Code, this is 8-Bit, and this is Player 1. Now I'm leaving some room so I can put the brush swatches underneath. Excuse the rustling, I'm just getting a wipe so I can wipe off my shadowy fingers. So then I'm on to the second row, which is Twitch, Level Up and Rage Quit. I think if anyone here plays video games, you're going to know what the whole rage quit means. I've definitely played a few games that I have rage quitted. Oh, I like that. So that is Twitch. This is Level Up. And this is Rage Quit. That's nice. You can see there is a difference in tone there. So that's pretty. And then we're on to the very final row. So it is Continue, question mark. High Score and Game Over. So it kind of makes sense that red is a game over. So let's see. They look really pretty. So this is Continue. This is High Score. And this is Game Over. So not quite as vibrant. I think I did get a little bit spoiled with the Kaleidos makeup red, because that was insanely pigmented. So let's just go in now with our brush swatches. I have my Vero Moda colour switch, so that's handy. So I'm going to go first into Cheat Code and see what it looks like directly underneath. So still pretty. You're still getting that. I'd say I'll try it with another kind of layer and just pack it on. Still giving you pretty much the same colour, so that's good. True to finger swatch. So the next one then is 8-Bit. That's a little bit weaker, but let's see if you can build it. Yeah, if you pack it on, you can definitely build it. You need a little bit more, but that's usually, blues are hard to formulate, so we'll give them that. This next one is Player 1. So again, you're going to just have to build them. And again, I'm doing this on my arm, which is a different texture to your eyelid. So I'm doing what I can, but it also isn't primed, so you know, it's gonna look a bit different. I've already primed my eyelids so I can play with this. But it does build up quite well. Like, there isn't a huge amount of work there, so that's fine. Twitch. That is very, very pale. That isn't showing up the best. I'm trying to pack it on to see if I can get anything more out of it. Yeah, if you build it, it kind of comes, but that is definitely an underwhelming colour, which is sad for me because I love greens. Next one is Level Up. So that is, yeah, that's swatching quite well. Yeah, it's remaining quite true to the finger swatch there. Now we're on to Rage Quit, which is, I mean, let's be honest, an excellent name. So yeah, that is also very true to the original. I'm just going to go in with the second one just to unpack it on. I mean, yeah, that's Teresa's stammering. That's showing up quite nicely, I think. So I'm going to try with the shade Continue now. That's showing up quite well. It's a yellowy green. Probably more yellow than green. Quite pretty though. I'm liking the colour story. Like, that's very fun. Now, I've never tried Sugarpill before, but I've heard good things about them. And we're on to High Score, if I have enough room. That isn't showing up quite as well. But yeah, it's there, yeah. With building, it's there. I was a bit sad with the Game Over finger swatch, so let's see how this goes. So I'm putting it on my knobbly elbow. So bear with me. Oh, actually no, that is, oh, it's brush swatching very, very well. Yay! Okay, that pleases me. Okay, that's fun. I'm happy about that. So that is our finger and brush swatches. So what I'm going to do next is I'm going to do an eye look with that, a first impressions. You know how it is. I make it up as I go along. I'm just going to essentially wash this, or no, I'm gonna do this in front of you. I'm just using a simple face wipe to see how this comes off. And the reason why I do this is just to see what the pigmentation is like. If it comes off really, really easily, that kind of gives you an idea of how it's going to wear through the day. So it's probably not going to wear that well. If you get a bit of staining on the arm, that does let you know that it probably will last for quite a bit. It's a general rule. So let's have a little look. Yeah, you can definitely see some staining there, along there. So that's after one wipe. Let's do another wipe. Yeah, these colours here are definitely staining, which you would generally see in kind of more reddy tones. Not so much up here. The red is definitely staining a bit. But yes, I think that is giving us an idea as to the longevity. Ooh, yeah, the reds are really staining. Yeah, so that gives us an idea of what the longevity of these shadows are going to be like. So yeah, I'm just going to do an eyeshadow look. If you're still interested, keep watching. Let's just get straight into it. I am using my Sigma Domed Utility, so the E34 brush, and I'm going to go into the shade Cheat Code. I don't really know how to describe that colour. It's like a bluey green? I don't know. It's like a pale turquoise, a pastel-y turquoise. So bear with me. Also, do you like my fringe? I used to have a fringe years ago, but it was funny because people I was going out with at the time really did not like it, and because I'm an idiot, I ended up getting rid of it because apparently I cared too much about what people think about me. Isn't that sad? I tell other people not to do the same thing and then I do it myself, but I'm a fool. So yeah, I'm just taking the first shade, which was Cheat Code, and I'm just putting it on the inner corner of the eye. So just packing it on. It is, I mean, let's be honest here, it's showing up really, really nicely. Yeah, I mean, that looks good. I'm just packing it on. Pack, pack, pack. Like a little pack rat. There we go. And then I'm just gonna blend it upwards. I really like to bring my eyeshadow up. I know that's not to everyone's taste, but I think when you have glasses you can wear your eyeshadow ever so slightly differently. Because you can get away with having slightly more dramatic looks, I think. Of course you're probably like, no Teresa, you look insane. In which case, I mean, we won't argue on that because, I mean, I haven't a leg to stand on. So I'm just doing the other eye now, packing it on. Trying to make sure that I don't keep blocking you guys out, because I keep doing that and then I get really annoyed at myself when I'm editing these videos because I'm like, what are you doing? Yeah, I still need to put a little bit more, so bear with me. Okay, so I'm going to use the E34 to go into the shade Twitch, which I wasn't that impressed with when we swatched, but let's give it a go, you know? Let's try. I'm going to put it above that. Just tap it on. Oh, it's showing up well. Okay, no, I take back everything I say. That's, I think, blending really beautifully. I'm going back into the first shade, which was Cheat Coat. Sorry, I thought there was like fallout, but it was actually just the design on the palette. Because, remember guys, when I have my glasses on, I cannot see a thing. Very much me in the dark. And of course now I'm dealing with hair in my eyes, so bear with me. I think the blend there is really, really good. I'm happy with that. I'm using the E34 again because apparently I'm just not willing to use anything else. And I'm going to go into the shade Rage Quit because I can do what I like. Not really, you know what I mean. And I'm just going to pack it on here. Oh, the pigment on that is good, isn't it? Oh, it's really raspberry. Oh, I like that. That is, yeah, that's nice. I like that. No fallout yet, so that's good. I always appreciate that because you can often get fallout when you've a heavily pigmented palette. So this is a great sign. I enjoy seeing that. And now just packing. When in doubt, pack it on. Just pack it on. I'm just trying to blend it. I use the word trying because we all know I'm not particularly talented with this. It is just a wing and a prayer. And now I'm going to go in with the other side. There we go. Sorry, keep putting the mirror in strange places. I'm just packing it on. I mean, so far, I mean, I think they're actually performing better on the eye than they did with the swatch. This is how you can't always go in and take swatches at face value. And that's not to say now that the swatches weren't good. They were, but I think this is performing even better, which is great, you know? I appreciate that. I think my fringe is a little bit uneven, but you see, I haven't, I literally cut it yesterday. Like, I didn't personally cut it, my hairdresser cut it, obviously. But it was only cut yesterday, so I still have to try and, I find, you know, when I cut it, it takes me a few days to kind of get the hair to go right, to get it to sit the way that I want it to, because my hair is strange. I have a lot of, I don't know if this is a term that is used outside of Ireland, but like cowlicks, like my hair wants to go in directions that would not imply natural growth. They want to do their own thing. So I'm kind of, I don't want to say battling against that, but I have that, so I'm trying to go against it to a degree. So yeah, the blend there is working out really, really nicely. It hasn't been an issue to blend, in my opinion. Let me know if you think differently or if you spot anything. I'm going into the shade Level Up, which is a more kind of warm based, because the shade Rage Quit was more like a blue tone, like a raspberry, and this is more, you'll see, like pinky toned. So I'm just putting that on top. It is the age of essentially the dumped utility brush. I've talked about it quite a few times on my channel so far, and I do love it so much. I find it to be such an excellent little tool. Like, if you ever want to get anything from Sigma, I would highly, highly recommend getting yourself a domed utility brush. I just find it really useful. So it's the E34. I'm just tapping that on and then attempting to blend it. So I'm going to go in with a different brush now, because, you know, myself and the domed utility, we need some distance from each other. I'm going to use the Detailed Fused Crease. It's the E33 by Sigma. I'm just going to give it a quick swish around in the Vera Moda color switch, because, I mean, I do need to wash these. I'll wash them before I go to England, because I'll be bringing some brushes, not all of my brushes, but some of them. I'm going into the shade Player 1, which is a sort of a purple, and I'm going to put it into the crease. I'm just going to pack it in first. That, yeah, I like that so far. I think it's looking good. I am going to be reckless and possibly ruin it all. If I can find my darned brush. It was hiding. There we go. So I'm going to try and do a cut crease. I did that before. I'm like, oh, could I do it again? I mean, who knows, guys? Who knows? Who knows? So I'm going to, I just use this NYX eyeshadow base. Again, I'm aware you can use concealers. It's probably better to double up and like get more bang for your buck out of your products. But I've had this for, I don't know, for a bit, and I want to use it up. I'm just going to put it on the eyelid. And I'm going to try and cut out a little bit of the crease. I've probably put on too much product. Pray for me. Which, every time I say that phrase, I think of the Powerpuff Girls. I don't know if anyone remember those, but there was a character in it called Mojo Jojo, and he'd say things like, "Pray for Mojo," and I'm like, yeah, that is me. Pray for me. Pray for Mojo. That looks, I think, fairly rounded. Who knows? Who knows? I'm trying to keep it fairly shut because I have it in my head that if I open it too soon, bad things will happen before I can set it. It will transfer. It's probably transferring as we speak. Oh God, the humanity. Transferred slightly, but nothing that is like awful. I'm just going to. I'm using the Laura Mercier powder, by the way. That's kind of, I don't say a favourite of mine, but it's, yeah, I use it a lot. Well, that's kind of stopped being a clear cut crease and is far more muddy. But look, like I said, you're not going to get makeup perfection here. If that is what you're looking for, I am sorry. You came to the wrong channel. You know, stay though. It's always nice to have new people. I'm just going to try here again, because God loves a trier, but does not love my makeup skills. Here we go. So I'm gonna try again. I know there's those stamps that you can get to do the cut crease. I don't know if they would necessarily make things easier, because my eyes are weird shapes because I have astigmatism. So that essentially means that, well, they are, in the words of the optician I went to at the time, they are the shape of a rugby ball when they should be a sphere. So my eyeballs are wrong, which is like, of course they are. Of course they are. So again, just going in with my setting powder, and I'm just using a Real Techniques brush. I don't know what it's actually called. It's called the Deluxe Crease Brush. It's probably too big. No, it isn't. Probably, it definitely is too big for what it is that I'm using it for, but like, whatever. It's grand. We're not gonna freak out about it. You know, it'll do. It'll do. Like I said, that's essentially my catchphrase on this channel. We are not shooting for perfection. We're shooting for it'll do. So I'm just going to put the cap back on that, and now I have to figure out what it is that I want to do. I am going to take my medium angle shading brush, which is the E70, and I'm just going to put it through Vera Moda because I'm filthy, guys, filthy. Yeah, it's perfect. See, not transferring any shadow. And I'm going to go into the shade Continue, which is, I don't really know how to describe that colour. Like, it's so unusual. Like, I'm here for it. Do you know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of the middle colour in the Colourpop Just My Look palette, but it's matte instead of a shimmer. By the way, this is an all matte palette. So if you do not want an all matte palette, this may not be for you. I don't mind an all matte palette because I don't mind a palette in general. I'm like, yes, I'll find something in this that I like, which is probably not great. You know, you need to be a bit more discerning, Teresa. But sure, look, I'm trying. I'm going to just clean that off, and I'm going to use my domed utility again. Don't come at me, like, don't. I love my domed utility, and I'm going into the shade Continue again because you'll have noticed there are bits here that I kind of missed a little bit, and I want to pack it in. I think I'm going to go in with that purple again with the diffused crease brush because I have problems. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just here making a lot of noises, trying to figure out my brushes. Yeah, I have my diffused or detailed diffused crease, so it's the E33. So again, that's some of the newer brushes. Going into the purple shade, so that's Player 1 again. And I'm just gonna blow off the excess. Not that I've had any fallout yet at all, so I'm very pleased with that. And I'm just gonna pack it here into the crease. In you go. It's funny, I'm bringing it down as well here, just on the inner, just a little bit, because it's blending with that quite interestingly. I really like the effect that's giving. Sorry, I just like poked myself in the eye because I'm not too bright. I like the effect that's giving. It almost looks like a very matte duochrome, which is a weird thing to say. I don't know. Yeah, who knows? Teresa, what you doing? I'm packing. And then I'm going to use, where is my taper blending brush. Everyone's like, yeah, of course you're going for your taper blending brush. You are so predictable, Teresa. Well, yes. Yes, I am. So I'm going in with the E40 and I'm going to use the shade 8-bit, which is that sort of a cool blue sort of colour. And I'm just packing it here because, you know, why not? Why not? I'm going to have a slightly manic looking eye. Why not? I don't have a problem. You do. I'm going to get my eye pencil brush, which is the E30, and again I'm going to go in under the waterline. So I'm going to go into the shade 8-bit, which is what I just finished up doing. I'm just bringing it underneath. It is such an unusual blue. It's like a purple toned blue. It's really quite unusual. I really enjoy it. I mean, that looks really quite cool. So I'm just trying to join the two together. Be friends, hang out, braid each other's hair, do what you gotta do. Sorry guys, camera decided to stop recording midway through, but you didn't really miss too much. I was just kind of doing the under lashes bit, so we can continue, literally, because I'm using the shade Continue with that. So with the E30 brush, I'm just putting it underneath and just having it meet the shade. What was it? Was it 8-bit? Yeah, 8-bit. Really cute name. And just have it meet there. I like this. This is a very fun look. Sugarpill. Thank you for being a fan. This is a far more uplifting topic of conversation than talking about Brexit or, you know, the Amazon being on fire, which I was ranting into there. I apologise. The world is strange. My cat is outside. I think she's enjoying herself. Yeah, okay, I'm happy with that. And then I'm just going to take a little bit of the shade Player 1 on the E30 again and just dab it into the corner there. And just kind of swirl it a little bit to mix, to mix in with that Continue shade. I think it makes quite an interesting colour in my mind. Feel free to disagree. That's what we're here for. To learn and just see how it all goes. Yeah, I think that's nice. So what I keep saying, I think that's nice. Like learn new adjectives, Teresa. What I'm going to do now is off camera. Sorry, I'm making a lot of noise because I'm putting away brushes. Shh, it's fine. So I'm gonna put my glasses on so I can look at you properly. So what I'm going to do now is off camera put on some lashes. I'm thinking maybe some winged liner. Maybe, don't know. And then continue on with the rest of my face off camera and come back and we can have a chat about what it is that I thought of this little palette. So yeah, keep watching if you're interested. Hello lovely people, I am back. So I finished off my eyes. I used the Eyelure Vegas, that's how you pronounce it, Vegas Nay Shining Star. I used, because I'm really bad at doing liner, in case you haven't seen. So I actually used the Soap & Glory Super Cat liner first. It's very light, but it lets me kind of etch out where I want to go with my liner. And then I use the Urban Decay razor sharp liner then on top of that. It kind of gives it a more colour. and I used the Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On Eye Pencil in the shade Mildew on the waterline. So I'll let you see now. Whew, I have hair everywhere. Still getting used to this haircut. I'll let you now see what it looks like. I think it blended together quite nicely. I know I used like 7 out of the 9 colours in one go, so it was a lot, but you know, bear with me. In terms of what I used then on the rest of my face, I used, of course, my Benefit Bad Gal Bang mascara for going through the false lashes and my own lashes. I used, I don't think this is going to be a major surprise to most people, Take Home the Bronze in the shade Oliver for my bronzer. I find it works really, really well. I used the Colourpop Super Shock highlighter in the shade On the Cusp, and I used, ooh, that made quite a sound. I used the Super Shock Chic Colourpop in the shade Prenup, and for my lips, ooh, if I can pick it up, I used the Linda Hallberg Fantastic in shade Garnet. So yeah, that is what I have on my face. But now to the point at hand. What did I think? Sorry, I have so many things like on this tiny desk, of the Sugarpill Fun Size Mini Colour Palette. Sorry, I have like dirt all over. Well, it's not dirt, it's like mascara and stuff because I'm gross. But what did I think of this? I love how small it is. This is perfect for traveling, and I think you can definitely use this, as you can see, to make an entire look yourself. I also think it's a great little palette to add along with other things. There's no fallout. The blendability was really, really good. It performed even better on the eyelid than it did via finger swatches and brush swatches, so I was very, very pleased with that. You can get a 15% off code with Sugarpill if you're interested. Of course, the palette comes with a little mirror. I don't really tend to use the little mirrors because I have my own, because I'm weird. But if you like having something like, say, for traveling, so that you're not having to buy another mirror or bring another mirror, that's fantastic. Like I said, I tried 7 of the shades, so all of the first row, second row, and 1 of the shades of the third row. And just from my general first impressions, they seem to be very high quality, good performance. When we did the wipe test, we could see that there was very good pigmentation. When we were actually testing them on the eye, you could see that there wasn't a lot of work to do in terms of packing. I do like to pack a lot of colour on, but it still showed up pretty darn quickly, and the blending was really, really easy. And for me, that's a big thing, because I would be not a novice, but I don't know a lot about how to fix up makeup. So if you put a gun to my head right now and said, do I recommend this? I would actually say I do. I think it's definitely worth what I paid for it, and I'd be happy to pay the full price, you know, even with the without the 15% off. It came to me a little bit late, but I think that was because I emailed them and they said it was because they had such a large order for these going out in one go. I love the packaging. I think it's really cute. I like that the pan sizes are small. I know the Sugarpill usually have the very big pan sizes, more like a Juvia's Place type thing. I quite appreciate that they're smaller, because I mean, you've seen my eyeshadow collection. I'm never gonna really hit pan in any of them, so having a smaller one makes me feel a little bit less wasteful. So yeah, I would definitely recommend this. I've really enjoyed playing with it. I'm looking forward to playing with it a little bit more. So that's it, guys. Feel free to like, comment, subscribe, you know, say what you think. Did you get this? Did you pass on it? Why? Say whatever you want, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.